Hey guys, LQ here with the LQ review. Uh, I'm here with my Survivor Episode 4 review, Survivor Edge of Extinction. And this is not going to be a glowing review for Survivor Episode 4. I've been talking for a couple weeks now how the Edge of Extinction twist, we don't know what's going on with it. We don't know what the ends are to Edge of Extinction. We see the people getting voted out. We see them going to the Edge of Extinction Island or Peninsula or whatever it is. And then we just see them there. And we don't know what end it is. We don't know what purpose it is. We don't know if we assume they're going to get back in or one of them's going to get back in or two of them's going to get back in. But we don't really know to what end Edge of Extinction is. So this is doing a couple things. Edge of Extinction is causing a couple problems. Number one, it's starting to take out the impact, the dramatic impact of the vote. It's taken out any kind of finality of the vote. I mean, what's the girl's name? Reem, I think her name is. She was the first one voted out. The first one voted out of this game. And here we are in episode 4. She's still taking up screen time. She's still taking up screen time of the people who are actually still in the game. People who still have a shot to win this game. Because let's be honest, whoever does get back in, we're still assuming somebody's getting back in. We don't know this for sure. But whoever does get back in isn't going to win this game. It's just not. Even if they make it to the finals, the final 3, they're not going to win this game. It's just not. It's not going to happen. So you've got Reem, you've got, Chris, you've got the other people on, Keith, I think his name is. You got the other people on Extinction Island who are taking up screen time from the people who are still in this game. And people who are more interesting, in my opinion. You've also got a failed tribe swap this week. It was a failed tribe swap. You make it into 3 tribes, and everybody draws for buffs, but everybody's still on the same team, basically. Jeff asked in this episode, have we ever seen this happen before? Well, yeah, we did see it happen before. We saw it happen in Survivor All-Stars when the teams were the same except for Amber switched. This is the same exact thing. All the teams are the same except for Wendy switched. Problem is, Amber was a likable character that a lot of people were rooting for. Wendy is... I have not talked about Wendy in any of my reviews because I don't like her. And I don't even want to talk about her. She's annoying to me. She annoys me. And here I am. I gotta talk about her now because she's the only one who swapped tribes, and it's buying her more time in this game because the people on the new tribe don't know how just crazy and how annoying she is. So it bought her time. And then she has to go off and let the chickens loose. There are people who want to play Survivor who aren't frickin' morons. Don't take up a spot on the show if you're gonna do stupid crap like this. You are a waste of a player. You have no shot of winning. You are a waste of a player. I mean, it's players like this that bring seasons down, that make them not good. This season had some momentum for me. I was liking some of it. But then you've got Wendy, who is making the season... Wendy's the Colton factor. The season that Colton was in, it was one of my least favorite because of him. I like villains. I love Russell Hantz. I love him. You know, he is a villain that's fun to watch. But then you've got the stupid people who just bring the show down to grind it down to a halt. Colton was one, Wendy's another. You know, she's a waste of a spot. And all the screen time that she's getting is taking up space. That I'm not interested. I'm not interested. So you've got Wendy. She's causing problems. She's making me not interested. You've got Edge of Extinction. We got to get something happening with this. I'm getting bored of it. And we're spending time with people who've been voted out. Not interested. And then you got the failed tribal swap. Let's talk about tribal council. They, my girl Kelly Wentworth, she's one of my 2 picks to win it. She said that this feels very significant. Maybe that wasn't her exact word, but something along the lines. This feels very significant in a sad way. It's sad, all right. So you've got these players who are so close that they don't really want to vote anybody out. They have to because of the rules of the game, but they don't really want to vote anybody out. And that's all nice. That's a great sentiment. And I'm sure to them, this was a sad tribal council, and it probably felt very significant to them. But when you've got players that are this close, who don't want to vote anybody out, who don't really want to play the game but have to, it takes away a lot of dramatic tension. There was no drama in this tribal council. I was actually thinking during the tribal council when you had several people say, well, if I get voted out, it's no hard feelings. If I get voted out, there's no hard feelings. I hope it's not me, but if it's me, it's the game. I was sitting here thinking to myself, all the dramatic tension in this episode has been lost. Because whoever gets voted out, they're just going to shrug their shoulders. It's part of the game. No hard feelings. So, this season took a bad turn this episode. This was a bad episode, and it actually brought the season from kind of, this is a decent season so far, to, they got to fix this. This is a bad turn. So, what do you guys think of this episode of Survivor Edge of Extinction, episode 4? Let me know in the comments down below. I was not happy with it. Definite sad face emoji from me. But let me know what you think. Hit that subscribe button down below. And as always, thank you for being here at the OQ Review, where we talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff that we love to talk about. And until next time, thanks for being here.